Hey my salon friends, how you doing today? I actually am doing this one for you today because I've been looking around and my Facebook, probably like yours, is filled with business coaches everywhere. So I just wanted to come on and explain a little bit of why I think I'm any different to any of those and what you look for when you're trying to choose a coach and things like that as well. So when I had a salon coaches weren't something that was the norm. So I did go looking for coaches, but I went looking for coaches in things that weren't my expertise. So I went looking for a coach in techie stuff because that's stuff I would rather dish out to someone else than do. I went looking for coaches in branding, and I went looking for coaches in marketing and things like that, which then I compiled all my information together to make me a better business person. I've grown up in business all my life. My dad's had businesses since I was born, and it was probably part of me that I just grew up understanding business and understanding that there were good and bad sides of business. So obviously being in the industry, I went into the trade, and I am an awesome tradeswoman, but I know for a lot of you going into business, especially if you're going into business at a younger age, that you come straight out of your trade with your skills and you think, okay, the next step is let's set up a business, doesn't make you an awesome businesswoman. And it can make life extremely exciting, but it can make it extremely stressful as well, and feel like sometimes that it really sucks and that you can lose the passion for your trade. So I just wanted to sort of explain some of my background to you. That why do I think I'm any different? Well, I'm not. I'm a great tradesperson just like you, but I do have it in my blood to understand business, and I understood going without a lot of the time when I was little as well, because business wasn't great, and I also understood the great highlights of business as well. So when I went into business, like I said, there weren't salon coaches readily available like what they are now. So I know that saying that I'm a salon coach just means that I can mix in with anybody else and be a dime a dozen, just like being an awesome hairdresser or an awesome beauty therapist or an awesome weight loss coach. So my point of difference is that I have been in the industry for 28 years. I live and breathe it, and I still actually walk the walk and talk the talk. So I know what you're talking about, and I know where your pains are, and I know that just being awesome at the job and being awesome at servicing your clients isn't always going to cut it. But I also know my weaknesses as well, that if I'm not good enough at something, I can find someone to delegate the stuff I don't know how to do or I don't want to do. I can find someone to delegate that out to. So my persona as a coach is just, I am what you are. What you see is what you get. I'm very personable. I'm very practical though as well. So I do see the practical side of business, and I have a visionary side of business. So I see things that are fixable, and I see things that I can rescue you from, and I see how to stage a salon. I see how to project better sales. I see how to package things together. I see how aesthetically a salon should be presented. So I really pride myself on being really like Gordon Ramsay and also Tabitha, the Takeover Salon Queen. Like, they're both awesome tradespeople. He's an awesome chef. He's an awesome businessman. She is also an awesome hairdresser and also a great businesswoman. That I do pride myself on being like them, that I can come in, visually I can see what's going on and what we need to fix and how I can actually help rescue your salon, rather than waiting until death's door that you're going to close up or you've lost your whole heart for it. So point of difference is that, 28 years of being still in the industry, and I do care about you, and I want you to have an awesome business. I have grown businesses from nothing and acquired profit straight away. So I'm not pulling a rabbit out of a hat and just coming up with like an idea on the spot. I can see where things need fixing and where they need rescuing. I like to be a misfix-it. I like to be that I can come in and see what needs doing and things like that. And sometimes it's not even going to cost you a lot of money. It's sometimes just things that are strategy based or aesthetic based and things like that as well. So that's my point of difference. And I know when you're trying to choose a coach, it's like, well, what have you got on offer compared to what they've got on offer? I've got on offer that I do have a whole notebook of people to put on call for things that might not be in your league either. So if you're not techie, why spend hours and hours killing yourself doing stuff that you just can't do when I can send you along to someone that can do that for you for minimal money and makes your life much better. So this is just like a little bio to help you along the way and to let you get to know me a little bit better as well. I'm happy to take on any questions that you might have or any concerns about why and when you think that you might need a coach. I've had coaches all my life. So I've had nutritional coaches, I've had business coaches, I've done a whole business school of coaching, I've had marketing coaches. I still have a mastermind coach now as well. But I feel like that I was never actually lucky enough to have a salon coach like me that understood everything that I was going through on a daily basis. Salon life is really different to any other business.